Hello my peeps, welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone is good in this Friday the 13th. As we all know, them always just say Friday the 13th. Hope everyone is safe, but hope everyone is safe every day, not just Friday the 13th, my peeps, you know what I mean? And in the Friday evening, if you're having a drink, hope you're drinking responsibly. Don't drink too much, don't over drink, As I said, drink responsibly. So yeah, my peeps, club football resume today. A couple of games played in the German Bundesliga, Dortmund, and a couple other teams, I think Bayern Munich. But tomorrow is our beloved English football, Tomorrow is the English league, the best league in the world. I care what them want to say, So yeah, we're looking to a couple of news leading to the game tomorrow. My beloved Manchester United don't start off good. They might kick it off 7:30 in the morning, bright and early. Everybody want, boy, them just put my team early. Like them just want to say, get them out of the way from early, man. Let them go out, let them go. So yeah. The rest of the game, them 10 o'clock, Manchester City, Brentford, Liverpool, Nottingham Forest, Brighton, Ipswich. That should be a good one. Crystal Palace, Leicester, Fulham, West Ham. All those games are 10 o'clock. And 12:30 is Aston Villa, Everton, and 3 o'clock. Finish off the day, Bournemouth against Chelsea. And speaking about Chelsea, that Chelsea signed a long-term contract to Jackson, 2033. Wow. And next 9 years, that's enough, peeps. Chelsea only can overdo things, man. Why only have to put the ball at them on these long contract? Anyway. And also, Chelsea reinstate Ben Chilwell in the squad after putting him up for sale. So, only never reinstate Raheem Sterling. Telling about the racist thing, yes, man. But yeah, my peeps, we have that and more to get into, And please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Bing! So yeah, my peeps, first up on the list, Liverpool new boss, Arno has been snubbed for August Premier League Manager of the Month award, despite his winning start as Liverpool manager. So the manager who would manager of the month is the youngest manager ever in the English league to win it at 31 years old. That's bright manager. You know what I mean? He have a couple of good results. I think him deserve it, Liverpool is Liverpool, but what am I do with Brighton in the first 3 games, him deserve it, So the Daily Mail stated that Liverpool manager Arno has missed out on the August Premier League Manager of the Month award. Since taking over from Jurgen Klopp, Slot has got off to a winning start, which include victories in August against Ipswich and Brentford. However, Slot was snubbed for the first managerial award of this season. Manchester City manager Pep Guardiola and Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta also missed out. So I don't know if you miss out Arno Slot. If them big name there miss out, who's you? Anyway. Slot has already taken a step forward towards competing for the September award after overseeing Liverpool 3-0 win away to Manchester United at the start of the month. Brighton manager Fabian Ersler, meanwhile, has been named the Premier League Manager of the Month for August. The 31-year-old became the youngest manager in the Premier League history when he replaced Robert De Zerbi. Yes, my peeps, Robert De Zerbi. So, I guess the 31-year-old manager deserves it. Yeah. Ursula side started the campaign with a 3-0 win away to Everton, with the result was followed by a 2-1 success at home to Manchester United. Oh boy, my beloved Manchester United. Can I get a break, eh? Brighton ended the month by earning a point away to Arsenal in a 1-1 draw at the Emirates. So, I think he deserved the manager award. I think he deserved the manager award prize. 3 games into his first Premier League season, 31 years old, him could have still played. Many players them could have same age as him or even older, So it's a good look for him and his career, you know what I mean? Arno Slot, time ago come when you get manager of the month, man, you know what I mean? Because you have a good team and you look like a good manager also. So I don't think he is really upset by it by any means, you know what I mean? But as I say, the youngest manager ever in the Premier League top flight. But you know the thing with Premier League, my peeps, you will see a manager come in and him start like this, you know. You remember me that talk about the new manager bounce in international football when me I say against Cuba, we're supposed to kill Cuba because new manager bounce and all of this and all of that. When a new manager come in our club, you always get the players them seems to play this type of football where like you never see it before. And Brighton is a good team. Them always score good. Whether players, whether manager, them always score good, you know. So kudos to him, you know what I mean? To the Brighton manager. So yeah, that's the latest and the managerial manager of the month award. You know, it goes to Brighton manager, the youngest ever manager to receive that award and the youngest ever to coach in the Premier League. You know what I mean? So yeah, my peeps, moving right along. Arsenal. You know, yesterday we stated something about Arsenal and Arteta and his new contract and all of that. So the Sun has stated that perfect 10. Mikel Arteta revealed why it took him only 10 seconds to know for sure he had to bring Raheem Sterling to Arsenal. 10 seconds into him conversation with Raheem. Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta revealed it only took me 10 seconds to convince him to sign Raheem Sterling because he saw immense hunger in the ex-Chelsea star. Immense hunger. Well, I don't know what kind of hunger I'm now because we all know Raheem Sterling have money and rich and, you know. But anyway, I'm just being sarcastic, you know. But yeah, my peeps, Raheem Sterling, him have things to prove. See him when him they go Chelsea, him did want to prove to City, say, you shouldn't let me go yet, but it just never work out. I think he will do good. I think he will do good in this Arsenal team. You know what I mean? They are on the up. They have a nice squad. Players who's young and ready. You know, so I think Raheem will do good, as I said, on the signing of Raheem Sterling to Arsenal. So the article also stated that Sterling, 29, joined the Gunners on loan from the Blues during the final hours of transfer deadline day last month after he fell out of favour at Stamford Bridge. The winger and Arteta spoke on the phone and he knew almost right away that the Chelsea AC would be perfect for his squad. The Spanish tactician and Sterling worked together at Manchester City. As we all know, Mikel Arteta was the assistant to Pep Guardiola at Manchester City, when the former was Pep Guardiola's assistant manager. And the 42-year-old coach is adamant that the reunion at the Emirates will be successful because the England international really wants it. And I think it will be a successful one also. Even if they don't win the Premier League, I think they will have a good season. And I think Raheem Sterling will find his feet at Arsenal. I don't know if they're going to sign him on the long term though at the end of the season. That is a thing for us to see, you know. So the article also continues saying, and the 42-year-old coach is adamant that a reunion at the Emirates will be successful because the England international really wants it, as I said before. Arteta said, the first call I had with him, I knew in the first 10 seconds, we have to bring him. We have to bring him in because he really wanted it. That was my only question mark. What stage is he at in his career? After 10 seconds, I knew already before the next question that we needed him here. What I see is hunger. He's a player that wants to play every minute of every game. Every player want to do that. Every single player want to play every single minute. Football is a shark, you know. The whole of it a shark, you know. We ever want to play every game, or we can't play every game. But so you go. You can feel it walking through the door. We are better with him. He's going to make us better. Sterling is in line for an Arsenal debut on Sunday in the North London derby at Tottenham. Arteta will need the ex-Liverpool star to shine as he faces quite a few problems heading to the clash with Spurs. The Gunners will be without the suspended Declan Rice and the injured Mikel Merino. So my peeps, Sunday, London derby. As we all know, Arsenal are going to win that one day. And we're going to see Raheem Sterling maybe get a debut in that game, you know what I mean? And as I said, he's going to be a success at Arsenal. I don't know if they're going to win the league though, you know what I mean? That's Arsenal fans to say, you know. But very shrewd signing for Arsenal. And a nice team for Raheem to join, you know what I mean? With all of the chaos that's going on with Chelsea. I don't think it's the right environment for Raheem right now, you know what I mean? But so you go, you know. So moving right along, my peeps. Moving right along. Chelsea. So, you know, Chelsea, a clear out house and all of that. You know what I mean? And then put up a couple players for sale. And some still there, such as Ben Chilwell, you know. So there's an article came out today saying that Chelsea named Ben Chilwell in the Premier League squad after desperately trying to sell him. Chelsea have named Ben Chilwell in the Premier League squad despite the England defender being deemed surplus to requirements over the summer. He was one of the several players frozen out by Enzo Maresca after he took over the Mauricio Pochettino. Chilwell was told that he would struggle for minutes at Chelsea this season, paving the way for him to leave the club in the summer. The Blues desperately tried to offload him before the deadline, with a permanent exit failing to materialize before a loan move to Turkey fell through. However, it seems Maresca has revised his stance on Chilwell after including him in Chelsea squad for the Premier League campaign. He was one of the 25 names on the list that was released on Friday, meaning there's a chance he could work his way back into the fold. Chilwell has been training away from Chelsea first team group in recent weeks, but Maresca opened the door to his return in a press conference just hours before the squad list was announced. Ben now is the only one of the exile group still here, so probably now we'll sit with him and find a solution, said the Chelsea boss. Probably he's going to be back with us in training sessions. At the moment, he's not training with us. The reason he's training apart is because the idea was for him to leave. But because we didn't find any solution, he's here and probably he's going to start to train with us. We need to decide that. If we decide that, he will be one of our players. Asked what frame of mind Chilwell was in after being frozen out of the senior squad, Maresca replied, "He is good. He's not training with us, but I saw him this morning. He's okay." Chilwell made just 9 Premier League starts for Chelsea last season with a hamstring and knee injury disrupting the campaign. As a result, he was omitted from the England squad that played in the Euro 2024, with Gareth Southgate selecting Luke Shaw as the only recognised left back. The 27-year-old also not featured for Chelsea at all this season and was left out of their squad for the Conference League earlier this month. It remains to be seen if he will be involved in some capacity when the Blues travel to Bournemouth on Saturday evening. Well, we all know England racists. We know that. You know what I mean? From morning and evening. So, why is it that? Well, I guess because Arsenal come in for Raheem, that's why they could have offloaded him. Nobody never come in for Ben Chilwell, that's why they still have him. But I still feel like they could have offloaded him if they want. You know what I mean? Just like how them tell Raheem, say, find a club, we don't want you. Because I'm a black man. We could have tell Ben Chilwell to say, find a club, we don't want you. You know what I mean? Then a club maybe would have tried push and get him. But I'm not a Chelsea fan, you know what I mean? I'm just saying it as it is, you know? So, yeah, tomorrow they'll play in Bournemouth, you know what I mean? We'll be tuning into the game and all of that. And we see how the result goes. But, yeah, Ben Chilwell is a nice left back, you know what I mean? But injury plagued his career over the last years and all of that. And you just never can say him get to raise the bar as him have to raise it because of these bag of injury, you know? I don't know what's up with injury in football. Sometimes it can be your diet, sometimes it can be your body don't react certain way, it don't react good to certain training, or you know, it can be a number of things, you know, but it's not good to be injury prone and still in your 20s. It's not good, trust me, it's not good, you know. But such is life, such is football. As I say, it's one of the most ungrateful sports on earth, you know. So, yeah, my peeps, moving right along with Manchester United, you know. As we all know, Manchester United started off with a 1-0 win against Fulham, and then the second game we lost to Brighton 2-1, and in the third game we lost 3-0 to Liverpool at home, you know. So, the Manchester Evening News came out with an article today saying that 7 players could miss Southampton versus Manchester United due to injuries. 7 players. It's like it just never stopped for Manchester United. It never stopped. You know what I mean? So the article saying Manchester United travel down to the South Coast on Saturday's lunchtime to face Southampton in the Premier League early kickoff. As we all know, it's a 7:30 game in the morning, you know. continue up on the article saying Manchester United could be without several players as they make the long trip to Southampton this weekend in the Premier League. Eric Ten Hag will be looking for a reaction from his squad after the defeat to Liverpool prior to the international break. The 3-0 humbling at Old Trafford increased the pressure on the Dutchman ahead of the Premier League's return, despite the season being just 3 games old. And if it did 1 game old, that still put pressure on Manchester United manager. I just say go. Once you're a Manchester United manager, you're under pressure automatically. So it no matter if it's 3 game old, 2 game old. I just say go Manchester United, you know what I mean? But anyway, Russell Martin's Southampton have also had a difficult start to the campaign, having lost all of their opening matches back in the top flight. If United are to win on the South Coast, they will have to do it without Lenny Yoro and Tyrell Malacia, who are both long-term injuries. There had been some hope that Rasmus Højlund and Luke Shaw could make their first appearance of the season at the St. Mary's Stadium. While they have both made good progress according to Ten Hag, neither man is in the position to come back this weekend, with Barnsley on Tuesday night seeing a more realistic date for them. So my peeps, as we all know, Manchester United don't start the season well because 3 games gonna lose 2 of them, you know what I mean? But last season, we had the most injuries in top flight football, in the 5 top league in the world. We have the most injuries, right? And it just can't seem to stop. It come back again. As I said, I don't know what's up. It can be your diet. It can be maybe your body don't take the training session well. It can be a number of things. But why my team? Why Manchester United? You know? Why? Such is football. Such is life. You know what I mean? And we just have to cope with it. We have to use what we have and go there. And I strongly believe what we have, we're supposed to can beat Southampton. You know what I mean? We strongly believe that. But you never know. You cannot predict football, you know? Even though I predict the 2-1 the other day against Honduras, that was just a prediction and maybe a luck, you know? But hey, my peeps, you just need to get into the comment and tell me what you think about what Arteta says about Raheem Sterling. 10 seconds into his conversation with him, him know that he was the player. He's the player that he wanted to join his team and all of that, you know? And the manager of the month, you know, goes to the youngest manager ever. I don't think you will see a next manager young as him come in at the league and win that award so quick. I don't think like that because, as I say, you never can predict football, but it can happen, but I don't think it will happen. And if it do happen, it not happen no time soon again, you know? But kudos to Brighton to take the chance and this young manager and give him the chance, you know. As I said, Brighton scout well, very well, whether for players or whether for managers, you know. See me as him find De Zerbi right after Graham Potter went to Chelsea. See me him find De Zerbi, and De Zerbi was a very good manager. He did well there, you know. Move on to Marseille now, coaching Macy Greenwood. So they find a new manager right now, 31-year-old, very young. Could still be playing professional football, but I guess he's a very special kid. You know what I mean? To be appointed by Brighton at 31 years old, that's a massive risk. They take a massive risk, and it's paying off so far, you know? It's paying off so far. So yeah, my peeps, you know, as I said, tomorrow, the English League start back. We tuning in 7:30 early morning. And, you know, we get back to some football after the game then, and we see how it goes. So my peeps, take care on this Friday the 13th evening. As I said, stay safe. If you're having a drink, drink responsibly. And remember, don't drink too much. So remember to like, share, and subscribe, my peeps. We see each other again next time. Peace.